Web 1, Web 2, Web 3. Yeah, let's talk about Web 3. GM, welcome back. I'm Latsan. Let's talk about Web 3. Web 3 is also what we know about blockchain. Yeah, let's talk about the blockchain technology and how you can be a blockchain developer. A lot of Web2 developers have been having issue with transforming to Web3 development, and if you are also new to development and you want to kickstart your Web3 development, follow me as I show you resources that you can use. Celo is a great resources that you can use out there, and Celo blockchain is a layer one blockchain, and the Celo blockchain is EVM compatible, which means is Ethereum virtual machine compatible. So anything you can do on the Ethereum blockchain, you can also use it on the Celo blockchain. Yeah, then you can read the white paper here if you wish to. Well, I'm going to be giving you adequate material you need. Yeah, then I will advise you to join the community on Discord. If you don't know about Discord, you can download Discord on Play Store or Apple Store depending on the device you are using. So yeah, I'm already in the server. As you can see, Celo, and this is the Discord server. So check out the sub servers, then get acquainted with the rooms so you can ask question and probably raise suggestion on anything you wish to do about the Celo blockchain. Yeah, that's what you need to know about. Then there are 6 billion smartphone users. So if you want to build probably a software for everybody, definitely that software must be built on your mobile phone, because there are a lot of softwares that are not available or not compatible with your mobile phones. That's why a lot of people carry their PC everywhere they go. If you are going to like the tech conference, you should not be carrying your PC all the time. As if we have software compatible with your phones, that means you can go with your mobile phones. Then the language we use in Web3 development is Solidity. So you have to learn how to write Solidity. Though if you are a Web2 developer, writing Solidity will be very easy for you. But trust me, writing Solidity is a very easy language, and within a month you can start developing your own software and you are good to go. Then all you need to do is to read about the documentation, go through the tutorials. Of course, you need to acquire the skill you want to use. Then you can check out some code on GitHub. As a software developer or Web3 developer, what I would advise you to do first is to set up your environment. So if you are using Mac, all you just need to do is to click on this link. I'll drop the link of every section in the description, so you don't need to worry about that. So if you are using Mac, you can set up your environment on your Mac. If you are a Windows user, you can set up your environment as well. Then depending on what you do. So using Mac, all you just need to do is to have some Web2 prerequisite and follow this tutorial. And please never jump a step. If you jump any step, you might have issue in future. So please make sure you go through all these steps and go through them and follow them one by one. So from Xcode to Node npm and vpm node, make sure you browse through them, then do what they need to do. For example, you can see install node and npm via nvm. So this is what you just need to do. Open your terminal, command spacebar, then run all these things. Make sure you run everything one by one. Then yeah, if once you are done setting up your local environment, then the next thing you need to do is to, yeah, let's write the code. And if you want to write code on Celo, which is one of the easiest blockchain that you can develop your software, so you have to know about the Celo Composer. Celo Composer allow you to quickly build, deploy, and iterate your decentralized application using Celo. It provides numbers of framework examples and Celo specific functionality to help you get started. And the the Celo Composer is EVM compatible, so that means you can use some Ethereum virtual machine tools to write the code. You can use Remix, you can use Truthful, you can use Add Art, depending on the one you like. You don't need to learn the three actually. Once you are cool with one, then you are good to go. So let's check out Remix. So deploying your Celo codes or your Celo software on Remix, all you need to do, you don't need to download an application. You can just go to www.ethereum.org. Just navigate to the website. Then after navigating to the website, then create an account and you start writing your code. As you can see, Pragma, Solidity, and the like. So the first thing you need to do is learn the Solidity language. And as you can see, it's similar to all those JavaScript and the like. So if you are familiar with JavaScript and the front end and back end language, you should not have issue. Within a week and 2 weeks, you will know how to write all this language to a pro level. And the next thing you need to do after writing your code, you need to use a compiler. So choose the Solidity compiler icon on the left section. You can see everything is step by step. Then check the compiler, then select the compile button, then you compile all your codes together. So after compiling, then the next thing for you is to deploy. Before you can deploy, you need to connect your remix to a Web3 wallet, and you'll be using a dummy fund, so you are not using your real money. So you can request dummy token from Celo team. Just send your wallet address and they will give you. So after deploying your code, then you interact with the code just to check what you deployed. Is there no mistake and the like? So once you deploy, then you can view the contracts. But one thing, the major reason why people used to interact and probably check probably the testnet is once you deploy on mainnet, you cannot edit anything again. If you have an error, you can't edit it again because you've deployed it on the blockchain and the blockchain internet is immutable. So you have to interact with what you are deploying on the testnet very well before you are deploying it on mainnet, and you can interact with it here. You can check the remix org. You can check everything that you are interacting, that there is no issue with it. Then after checking, then I advise you verify on Zeloscan. So Zeloscan is an explorer for the dummy contracts you deployed. So you can check all the contracts you deployed there and check everything is incorrect. So all this checking stage, please don't rush through it. Take days, because once you deploy on mainnet, the blockchain internet is immutable. You can't edit again. So have a better update. You have to deploy another contract again. So that's when you start seeing version 1, version 2, version 3. So all those stuff is not that you deploy a contract in a month time, then in the next month you want to deploy another one. So please make sure you verify your smart contracts before you deploy on mainnet. Then the next thing I'll be talking about is the Celo libraries and SDK, software developers kit. I love these aspects because I want to build a software. I don't need to start from the scratch, writing the Pragma, Solidity, all the stuff. There are folks already that have developed all the software. All I just need to do is to get the libraries, get the kits, and fork those queries. After forking the queries, then I improve the query. I improve the query in a way that I want. I interact it, I build it further, then I deploy my query. So going through the Celo software kits, software developers kits, as you can see, these are the connects. These are all you need to do. So you can just install all this kit and you are good to go. Then this is our Python contract kit. This is iOS kit. You can check others as well. Then looking at the Celo command line interface. With the Celo command line interface, allow user to interact with Celo protocol smart contracts. So we also have the package you need to install. So after installing those package, then your problem has been 70 to 80% solved. You just need to write some little lines of code and deploy, and you are good to go. Then while connecting your wallets, you can use Android, you can use iOS, you can use web. If you are someone like me, I don't like downloading much apps, so I will just stick to the web. But if you like downloading apps, you can use the Android. You can use the Android and you can use the iOS. So Android, you need to become a tester. Then if you are using iOS, you need to use the test flight, then apply for a better version. Someone like me, I will use the web version. Then all I need to create an account. So I understand. If you are creating an account, never share your numeric phrase with anybody. Never share it, even with Celo team. Never share it. It's personal to you. It's only for you. You can only share your wallet address. So this is my phrase, then continue. It is asking me for a password. After setting up my password, then my account is ready. I can copy my address and send it to Celo team for test fund. Then I'll be able to deploy my code very well. Yeah, so make sure you read about the documentation. There are tutorials for you, and you can also check the GitHub Quiz. These are queries that people have deployed. Then what you just need to do is to sign up into Discord, fork the query. As you can see, 321 has already forked this query, 627 has started. Fork the query or what you want to build that is similar to what you want to build. After forking the query, then import to Visual Studio Code. After importing, edit it to your taste, test it. After testing it, then let's say you notice that this is what you want Celo to build or something, upload it to a pull request. And after uploading to pull request, so one Celo team will reply you. Probably they are accepting it or they are rejecting it. Then there are incentives for all these activities. Then you can have your own software developed. And the thing is that all these things that you are doing, they are not for free. You will be rewarded with all these things. As you can see, we have bounties, we have hackathons, we have Celo camp, we have Celo grants program. So there are bounties you can apply for, and all these bounties you see $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, depending on your skills. Then one more last thing I'll do in this tutorial is to don't joke with Discord community. Always get acquainted with Discord community. Pick, keep your eye on the announcement channel. Then you can also pick your role depending on what you are doing. So keep your eye on the announcement channel. Channels updates are dropping from time to time, and these are updates that you can see. As you can see, these are updates of what's going on. Then you can also ask a question in the general channel. Thank you very much. I'm Latsan, and let's take Web3 to another level. Bye for now.